The forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Okay, well, a lot of thunder and lightning going on east of the Cascades, but pretty quiet on the west side, and our forecast looks very pleasant tonight, although a little on the humid side. I'm sure you've noticed that. 77 at 7 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we're in the low 70s most places, and by 11, it's 68 degrees. So a fairly mild night. Our trend of mild evenings continues here. 62 tomorrow morning out the door, mostly cloudy skies. I still think we're mostly cloudy at lunchtime and probably mid-60s. We also could have some patchy drizzle or an isolated shower, especially during the first half of the day. And 74 with perhaps some sun breaks to finish the day tomorrow. Just 74 degrees. So that's turning down the heat a little bit. Right now outside, it's cloudy. It's 76 degrees, but our temperatures have still been climbing, especially because some of us are seeing more sunshine in the last 90 minutes or so. 80 in Salem for a high, and 87 in Medford with mid to upper 80s east of the Cascades. The coast only in the 60s. I just finished tracking the lightning strikes over the last 4 hours, 809 of them. That's the total for the day in Oregon, and that is just the number in Oregon. Many of you in Central Oregon had a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning strikes, and some rain, although that hasn't been really significant. We've had a few pockets of hail reported as well. Pretty quiet west of the Cascades, and I think most of the action's blowing up here, moving off to the east a little bit, and also going to cross over the gorge, including the area around the Dalles and Dufur probably in the next half an hour or so. Meanwhile, it's cooler and the air has been more stable here west of the Cascades. We have had a few sprinkles, and that's probably about it. But we'll still be watching things closely, and here's the reason. This area of low pressure that you can see on the water vapor imagery, see how there's some rotation right there, and that's just pumping up this moisture and acting like a trigger. Those bright white clouds right there, those are the thunderstorms that are forming, and they're going to continue to help trigger some scattered thunderstorms over the Cascades and east. Now, it's interesting, though, looking ahead, the rest of the evening seems to quiet down. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning in our rain and cloud forecast. Notice west of the Cascades, we are not only socked in, but you see these pockets of green here. I think we're looking at scattered drizzle out the door many places tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, you've got sunshine in most of central Oregon, and this sun will work again with that area of low pressure to trigger some more storms. So tomorrow afternoon, the storms fire up perhaps a little more to the east of the Cascades. And we get a few sprinkles around the west side, but we start to get at least a little afternoon sunshine. So for the coast tomorrow, it's low clouds, it's areas of drizzle, no big changes for you. Low to mid 70s here in the valley with morning clouds slow to clear. We'll see highs only in the 70s and 80s east of the mountains with scattered thunderstorms. Same thing through the gorge, a chance of some thunderstorms. That'll mainly be east. And 63 at Government Camp with a shower or thunderstorm possible, but again, most of the action seems to be sliding east as the day goes on tomorrow. In Portland and the metro area, we start at 60. We end up at 74 degrees. It's mostly cloudy, and we have the possibility of some areas of drizzle, maybe a few sprinkles passing through. The valley and the coast may see patchy drizzle the next couple of mornings, and then it looks like west of the Cascades, an isolated shower is possible, but the thunder and lightning stay east. Our warming trend takes hold on the weekend. Saturday, it's morning clouds and afternoon sun, and then it looks very warm Sunday through the middle of next week, back into the mid-80s. And our typical high this time of year is 82. Today, so far, the best we could muster was a 76.
Okay, we know we've got a nice end to the week in store.
Exactly. Looking good for the weekend.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
All right.